Hey guys, this is your boy Prasad Jayaruwan. I am a Sri Lankan born and raised up in Bahrain. I'm a music instructor right here. I teach music. I was a musician for plenty of years to come to this far. When I first started off, it was right after high school. I never got into college. Kind of dropped out because that was not my thing. I didn't like corporate stuff, so we only had business and stuff. We didn't have music out here to learn. If I had music college, I would be way better. I would be so much happier, but we didn't have that. So I had to self-teach myself how to play the instruments. Eventually I got a job at a music institute where they wanted me to play the guitars and try learn the drums. And believe it or not, I actually picked up the drums 10 years ago. I'm basically a decent drummer to actually go into the studio and record. So I'm happy with that. It's all about the hard work, y'all. But anyway, thank you for having me out here. I really am privileged to be in the Shri Guitar Jam. Much love to everyone else. Before we get away from that, I need to get a little bit of an introduction to myself. Since you guys know already that I'm a musician and I'm a guitarist, I'm also a drummer. I can also do bass. I can also play a little bit of the fiddle, which is like a violin, like a mini violin. Other than that, I'm also a YouTuber. I'm a video gamer. I am a vlogger. I do make vlogs, but this is only on my gaming channel. So I do two different channels, one with the music and one with the gaming side. Starting with where I left off at school. I finished school at 2004 and 2005 immediately I found a band that I got into. The thing was the band didn't have a drummer, so we were always just writing really good cool music, but then we never recorded them and the band kind of dismantled over time. The band was called Myth, M-Y-T-H. Myth. It went into a band called Minus the Sun. That's what one of our first projects came out, and we started making our own music. Like we had songs like Beached Whale and stuff. You can never find them anymore because they're all they're in archives like ages ago, but we never recorded them. We just played live. That's all about it. So Minus the Sun. Eventually we went into the Mushroom Massacre. It was in 2006. That's where we hit the gold spot where we got infamous. In Bahrain we were like the top dogs, like among the top dogs, right? Mushroom Massacre was 2006. Right about after that we got into a more heavier taste of music. That's where our official band Lunacist came into place, where the most professional musicians of us came out. I am still Lunacist. I'm a part of the Lunacist band. It's just that we are on hiatus right now. We put out our debut album recently, and we decided to keep it one album as Lunacist itself. That's about it. Apart from that, I've done a couple of bands with a couple of session drumming and guitaring with bands like Must from Bahrain, which are doing amazing right now, and a band called Hot Laser, which are related to Rule 11. These are all bands in Bahrain. We only got a few handful of bands in Bahrain, so if you're in Bahrain, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. Apart from that, we also started a new metal cover band. New metal, like I'm talking about Korn, like old school Limp Bizkit and stuff like that, Disturbed and all that stuff. But it's just for the fun of it because we grew up in the new metal era, right? So our band is called Burn. We are also going pretty heavy out here. It's just that the corona affected all of us, so we kind of messed up on that. But we will be looking into coming back with a bang. That's a tough one. That is insanely tough for a guitarist to pull. I've been listening to music for at least 17 to 18 years. And bring out a solo that I love the most, it's impossible to bring that out. But something at the back of my mind that I've been listening to a lot lately, and it always came back in my head, was this band called Periphery. I'm sure a lot of you guys know it. There is a song by Periphery in their first debut album. It was called Race Car. It is one of the longest songs I've ever heard. It's really long. It's one of the only longest songs. And Jeff Loomis from Nevermore, you guys know who Jeff Loomis is? I'm hoping you do. Anyway, he's this amazing guitarist who comes in and does his solo right around the 10-minute mark of that song of Race Car, and it is exceptional. It is so insanely beautiful. Like I just sit there, I'm not even thinking about learning it. I don't want to learn it. It is so good. Alright, you guys gotta check it out. 10-minute mark of Periphery's Race Car. Hands down, the first time when I started off playing the guitar, it was the Les Paul Epiphone. It did the job, but it was missing that touch, okay? And then all of a sudden, I got my hands on this beautiful 7-string Schecter. A Schecter, okay? Schecter is from the US. But they're made in different countries, of course, different depending on the wood and their factories, etc., etc. So I right now have a Schecter with me, which is the 7-string Damien Elite, which is my favorite boy toy. It is basically one of the best guitars I've ever played around. Why? I'll tell you, because the guitar has a certain neck feature, which is basically It's very chunky on the top, and very timid on the middle areas where I can actually solo much faster. So I can move a lot faster on the bottom, on the higher ends, and chunk out like with heavy ass, like crazy riffs out there. I will make a little demo for you guys. I just have to adjust my microphone, so I will cut it out and post it out in a bit. Right now, I'm sorry guys, but I'm on a break on music. I wanted to take a cut off because every time I record music, I don't have the right tools and the equipment right now to make like a studio kind of level kind of thing. I've been in the professional studios and I know what it's like, and I don't want to deliver anything less than that. So I need to have my own equipment, and I don't have the potential stuff. I'm still trying to save up for that. Eventually, once I do, I will get back into it, and I will write some amazing, awesome music out there, and just give it out to the world, because everyone needs some of that. Before that, what I was saying was future plans. Right now I'm working on my gamer channel though, which is called Bleeding with a 3 in the middle between the E's, and I'm just putting out random videos right now, just live streaming a lot more on Facebook. I live stream on Facebook, fb.gg/bleeding. That's my thing. Anyway, so I'm doing a lot of gaming videos and keeping it alive with a different atmosphere, because I want to do that for now when I'm young, and once I'm ready with the studio, I will come back with a bang and just concentrate only on my music side. I'll probably sell off all my consoles, sell off all my games, and just go only music. That's what I want to do. Essentially, that's my future plan, and I want to do like solo albums and whatever I can. It's a crazy dream, but it is something that I look forward to. What do I think about the Shri Guitar Jam? Are you guys serious? This is phenomenal. You guys are epic on all proportions to be putting out. First of all, before all that, I want to give a big shout out to everyone behind the scene that's been talking about. Like, no one talks about them, but there are people behind the scenes that have been putting so much effort, and those people out there, big shout out to you guys. Big props. Much love from the bottom of my heart. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. People like Tenny. Well, I mean, there's so many names, but Tenny is one of the biggest ones. All right. Everyone else knows who they are. I just don't want to pull out everyone's names because I don't want to miss out anyone's names. That's the thing. I appreciate everything that you guys done today. It's thanks to you guys that it has turned out to be such a huge success. And I wish for this to go banging. Like, I want people to hear us out. People to know that Sri Lankans are out here doing this crazy jam out here. Hell yeah. Looking forward to that. Much love.